You're listening to the PlantX podcast, the digital face of the plant-based community. Join us as we explore the inner workings of all things plant-based, from the products and lifestyles to the people behind them. Each week, we'll be touching on what's new in the ever-expanding world of PlantX and chat with everyone from entrepreneurs and chefs to nutritionists and scientists. Whether you follow a strict plant-based diet or just want to learn more, you're invited. I welcome our host, the man who combined his love of e-commerce and the plant-based lifestyle to create PlantX, Sean Dollinger.
Hey everyone, welcome to our 29th PlantX Vodcast. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us live. We really appreciate it. And thanks again to all of our shareholders and investors who keep spreading the word. We keep seeing our shareholder base go up. We keep seeing that the views accelerate and keep growing here on our Vodcasts every week. And that's why we come back each week to share all the exciting news in the company. Today we have Tyler West from Above Foods on the show. He's really another fantastic guest, another great partnership. Can't wait to bring him on. And before we do that, and again, I know there's a huge hockey game here in Canada today, so hopefully we have a lot of people joining us during the intermission, because we love to share the story of PlantX. So for all the newcomers tonight, what is PlantX all about? We're your one-stop shop for everything plant-based. So if you're looking for groceries, meal delivery, even plants for the home, because we believe plant-based living is more than the products you put in your body, but it's how you surround yourself, how you carry yourself through life, and everything that goes with that. So, if you're looking for anything, obviously check out PlantX.com, or for Canadian viewers, PlantX.ca, and you'll be able to play around and see from recipes to group discussions to absolutely anything and everything plant-based. And this week we had an extremely busy week, as I'm sure everybody followed. Today we announced the whole ambassador section for Venus Williams with her top picks. There's going to be some banners added to the website. We have a lot more ambassadors that are going to be announced over the next few weeks. And again, the idea behind that is education, right? At the end of the day, that's what we believe is really needed in the plant-based space. So many people think that plant-based living is just bread or pasta, but it's so much more. And with the ambassadors, it really helps educate their fans and viewers. Venus Williams has over a couple million viewers on all of her channels. So what we're hoping in return, and she lives a plant-based lifestyle, is that they come and visit PlantX and see what we're all about. And we also announced a great partnership with the Squamish Food Bank. As a lot of people know, we just announced and opened our new Deli by PlantX store in Squamish. I was out there this weekend a couple times. This weekend was our busiest weekend yet, over at the Locavore and Cloudburst Cafe, and the buzz was amazing. So for any viewers who haven't been there yet, or if you're on your way to Whistler, it's the perfect place to stop and check out things. And we announced the closing of the new Deli location in Venice Beach. So if you happen to live in Venice Beach, you could definitely check out the concept. We think it's the future of grocery shopping and the way that people will go get their plant-based products. So all those amazing partnerships out there. And then last but not least was the products going live on the Bay. So you could go onto the Bay website. We're very thankful that they've decided to partner with us. And I believe last I heard, we now have over 500 products available to be purchased off of that Bay. And Athar from our development team created an API, which the Bay hadn't seen yet, that actually allows for the feed to take place. Thanks to the team. And as you can now see, we've been extremely busy. So on that note, I'd love to bring Tyler West on. Just some background. Donato, who was my second meeting ever on Bay Street, going back to 2015, who helped us raise our first dollars at my previous company, and who really got things started for us, flew us out to Regina to meet the team at Above Food. And we were absolutely blown away. And during that trip, got a chance to spend time with Tyler West, who will be on the show today. And on that, Tyler, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Sean. It's an absolute pleasure. This is my first Vodcast, I can say, and I was really happy when you and Alex reached out to me last week, and the things that your group is doing. A huge congratulations. We're very big supporters of the group, and we follow all of your announcements, and we look forward to a lot of things in the plant protein space and how we can work together in the future. So thank you for the introduction and asking me on and our group at Above Foods.
No, thanks for jumping on, Tyler. As soon as we emailed you, you responded right away. And have to say, Alex and I always see you ordering on the website, from plants to meals to grocery, your whole team over there. And that's just even from the first time we met. So we obviously thank you for your support and believing in PlantX. And we love to start our podcasts by asking our guests, how do you take your coffee?
I'm be honest, I'm not a big coffee drinker. I get up early and run without a coffee, so I don't take much coffee, to be honest.
All right. Yeah, I think you're the first guest with that answer, so we love that when there's unique answers. And I actually am a decaf Americano type of guy, so I hear you on the no caffeine to get the day started. So, and I know you get started really early over there, but. On that note, can you please give the viewers a little bit of background on what Above Meat is all about, or Above Food, I should say, and how it all got started?
Sure. And I'm glad I'm the first one to answer in that fashion on the coffee, because that makes us different. And, that's one of the things that we specialize in our areas, being different in the plant-based food world. And we recognize and realize, one of our mottos is absolutely nothing is above nature. And we that's our philosophy, and we live by that. And so what is Above Food and what makes us different in our space is that we understand that, all food starts with the seed. And how do you actually control the seed all the way through and follow the sustainable and traceable and nutritious pattern of the foods? And at Above Food, we understand that food's not born in the lab, that it's born on the land. And so we have a large scale farming operation where we talk about traceability, and we've set forth some identity protocols, and we actually take that seed, put it in the ground, and grow the protein ingredients on our farm around Regina, Saskatchewan, and throughout southern Saskatchewan and Alberta, and then bring that into some of our large scale infrastructure, handle those proteins and ingredients, and actually make our proteins and ingredients into some of the foods. And we've got 12 plant-based SKUs coming out this summer, and we've acquired an organics company as of recently that has 15 shelf-ready SKUs already. So we've actually completed the whole supply chain in the protein space today.
And that's what definitely makes you different. Like, we get approached by so many different companies out there, and it's incredible to see all the innovation and all the new products that are coming out. But one thing that absolutely blew me away about your operation, and Lauren, our CFO, who came out and joined me for that tour, is exactly what you said. Pretty much all the ingredients that are going into your products. I even went out into the fields and harvested with your team, and the passion, it really speaks wonders for how your product is so different.
Yeah, thank you for that. And recognizing the seed to fork, and how do you do it scalable? How do you do it sustainable? And how do you actually implement those proteins into a CPG product? As you'll see behind me, our Above Foods Eat Up brand. That's our packaged goods that will be hitting some of the stores, as we said, here in the next couple months. So we've taken that all the way through, but I invite you every fall to come on out and hop on one of our combines and see for yourself on how the best proteins in the world, the best proteins in the world are grown in the Saskatchewan prairies and the northern plains of the US. So we invite you out every fall to take a ride with us.
Thanks. And it was amazing what I learned in just one day, everything from harvest to the way it flows through the system and everything. So it was really impressive. And during that visit, got to meet your executives in the company, from Lionel to Donato obviously came, and Martin, I think at that time, joined us remotely. And I did mention it on one of my first podcasts that you guys included me in the whole tasting of your products. And it was amazing, like even the package, the way it showed up, the care, the innovation that goes into the product from Martin. Maybe you want to speak a little bit about his background, because that obviously plays a big part in that B2C role at the end of the day.
Yeah, it sure does. And you might have been on site when we had our famous lentil soup. On Mondays, we have a chef come in for a famous lentil soup. But we have 4 co-founders, Donato Safera, Lionel Cambites, myself, and of course, Martin Williams. And Martin is our food expert. He's everything food. He's very passionate about the space that we're in today, about the opportunities that we've created, and ultimately about healthy living, plant-based and vegan healthy living, and how do we be proponents of that, and how do we carry that through? So Martin's experience and the brands that he's built, and a lot of the nutritious backgrounds, and how do we develop products that consumers enjoy. And at the end of the day, you get one or two shots at building good protein-based products, and we want to do it right. And we've set the foundation, and we have the co-founder team. Our team of 4 is just, our work ethics and the things that we do and the resources that we have has been unbelievable to be a part of this journey to where we are today. And made a few announcements recently, and a few more, I should say, stay tuned, a few more in the upcoming future.
Awesome. I know you guys have been busy and love what you're doing. And now that you mentioned that lentil soup, I do remember it. It was fantastic. And I remember Donato telling me all about it, saying, wait till you have that lentil soup. And he was 100% right. I'm a big lover of it. And yours was fantastic. And, Tyler, as you know, we have literally hundreds of people who joined through Instagram Live and Facebook and LinkedIn and obviously YouTube. And at the end of the day, when they come to join us and we have someone like yourself on the show, we really encourage our viewers to send in questions live so that they could hear firsthand answers to their questions they might have. And, if they have positives or anything that we could do to improve our show, we're very mindful to people taking time out of their day to spend it with us. So please go ahead, put it in the chats. We'll go ahead and ask it. And for this week, and what we'll speak to Tyler a little bit about is how PlantX will be partnering with Above Food on the private label, on specific ingredients, because obviously we'll be selling those through our new Deli stores as well as our website. So we have our first delivery coming in about 2 weeks, and we'll put together a nice package for everybody who gives us feedback today that we select to send that out to. So make sure you go ahead and send those questions in. So Tyler, maybe you could explain to our viewers how you see your company partnering with PlantX moving forward.
Sure. As we talked about, we're launching here. We've picked up we had a recent acquisition, Farmer Direct Organics. So we now have 29 organic SKUs, that are shelf-stable SKUs in the whole grains, legumes, and the ancient grains. So we would partner together on some of our distribution platforms in that sense. But really, when the PlantX starts, they come out and we want to be your ingredient supplier. At the end of the day, how do you send some of your viewers? They say, well, we know your ingredients come from above because Tyler was on that Vodcast and he talked about riding the combines. So we want your customers to come out and know exactly where your safe and wholesome ingredients come from. So we'll be your ingredient suppliers for all your PlantX meals. And trust me, I've had every one of the meals. I can say we've had every one of your meals on your menu, and they're fantastic.
Thanks. And I know with your ingredients, we'll pick it up to a whole new level. So we definitely look forward to that. We look forward to taking the packaged items, putting it on our shelf under our own brand, which we're going to announce here in the next few weeks. We're really excited to share that with our viewers, as well as the products that you guys come out with. It'll be great to carry them. I've tried them firsthand, and Donato said that they're even better than when I tried them. So I can't wait to try those in the next little bit. So, Tyler, thank you very much for sharing. And we have gotten a bunch of questions here that I'd love to ask. And do you know what is that focus group? So one viewer just asked, do you know what customers are really loving in the space right now? What are you going to start with? What are going to be the key ingredients?
Yeah, we do. We focused on some of our, we've got some pizza crust and some bratwurst, and we've got a couple different products that we've finished testing now, and we're ready for to launch those, but we haven't quite got there, so I can't comment to tell you exactly what's their favorite, but we would just say they're all going to be their favorite.
Yeah, no, for sure. And that makes a lot of sense. And then, another viewer basically asked, are your products going to be available in New Deli in Venice Beach? So obviously that's something that we're going to start working towards with you at the end of the day. And then somebody asked, when will your first set of products be going live?
We've got some of our organic products are already, they're in retail stores in North America with a Farmer Direct brand that we've picked up, and we'll be launching our Eat Up brands or Eat Up brand here in the next 60 to 90 days. And I hope I'm not misspeaking on behalf of Martin and his team, but I know we're right at the cutting edge of launching those. So it's here, and we're ready for it.
All right. No, well, thanks for taking your time, and joining us and spreading the word of what Above Food and Eat Up is really all about. And I'm really excited to see what you guys come out with. Again, think that you're running a fantastic company over there, and we just appreciate our relationship. PlantX just started only about a year ago, and to rub shoulders with companies like yourself, with the pedigree that leads your company, we're extremely thankful for you guys believing in us and willing to partner.
Thanks, Sean. I really appreciate it, and I'll leave you with this: what you see is what you eat. And that's our plant-based motto, and we're happy and appreciate you inviting me on and us on at Above. I'll speak for all of our co-founders, and we look forward to the future with you and your group as well.
Awesome. And until next time, Tyler, keep safe and keep working hard.
Yeah, you too. Cheers.
Cheers. So there you have it, guys. Another phenomenal partnership, relationship. As you could see, Tyler definitely knows everything about his company and what they're doing over there. And again, when I had the opportunity to go out there and see everything firsthand, it truly blew me away. And again, partnerships like this allow PlantX to position itself extremely well moving forward in this incredible industry that we're in. And for our viewers and shareholders who, again, took time out of their day to join us, I thank you very much for doing that. And tomorrow morning, I think that everybody's going to be extremely happy with the press release coming out. I think it's our best press release that we have come out with. It just keeps showing how PlantX is growing, the type of companies that are wanting to work with PlantX. And again, we're really thankful to the partnership that we're announcing tomorrow morning. Until next week, stay curious, stay planted, stay healthy. Cheers.